Hey, Frank, I'm Ahearn, privacy expert and author of How to Disappear. I'm going to talk about the idea of anonymous tools, toys, apps, things like mobile phones, burner apps, and email addresses. And from my perspective as a privacy expert, and from your perspective, somebody who's disappearing, we don't always have the technological skills to understand, what's behind the technology, the app, the true privacy behind it. So anytime you're using something that claims to be 100% private or, discreet, or no trace, you have to really take it with a grain of salt, because the truth of the matter is you don't know. And websites lie, companies lie, apps lie. So you're taking the word of pretty much a stranger and hoping that what they're telling you is correct. Like the idea of prepaid phones, they're really not anonymous in the sense that, if you go to the store and you buy the prepaid phone, it's not anonymous because the camera behind the counter captures you. And so there is a connection, okay? Even, when you download an app, okay, I don't care what anybody says, that could be traced to that phone. And if there's something on that phone that identifies you, you are burned, okay? So you have to think about, connections. That's the way I look at privacy. How do I do something and so this thing or this action is not connected to me? So just take the idea of getting a prepaid mobile phone. The idea is to find someone on the streets, give them $10, walk into a store and get what you need, and make sure you get the phone and there's no cameras around. The same thing, if you're gonna use a burner app, you should be using it on a prepaid mobile that's not connected to your identity via a camera in a store. So when it comes to even email addresses, burner email addresses, I don't know if they're truly anonymous, and you don't know they're truly anonymous. So you have to say to yourself, when you're using something, if there's a chance I can be identified, you have to find a new way of doing it or a different way of doing it. So think about anonymous as no connections. I'm going to download this app. Is it on my mobile phone that has my Facebook page or my Instagram account? That's a problem. Or can I download it on a mobile phone that has no connections to me? That makes sense. So don't rely on the company or the toy or the item itself, but rely on you figuring out how to make that thing even more anonymous. So that's my story for today. And if you have any questions about disappearing, reach out and be safe.